Boy, content is all fun and games until you realize you ain't never hit the record button. Damn. Hey man, Fwea-Go back with another Fwea-Go Logic episode. And today I want to go over the hide feature. So hide is similar to I would say, let me not say similar. I would say hide is relatable to a delete, but without deleting the actual contents. So what I mean by that is, let's say we're working on this project here, right? So I was on my DJ vibes earlier today and I recorded a 3, maybe 4 hour mix. This mix is 3 hours. This mix is 3 hours and 46 minutes, right? So the idea that I have right now is to kind of like just do some batch content with different parts of the mix. And at the moment, I don't need tracks 1 through 9, right? So instead of having these tracks kind of distracting me, I don't want to delete it just in case. Let's say I may want to use one of my drops on the content that I'm batching. So instead of deleting everything, what I'm gonna do is select all these tracks. I'm not gonna do it the long way. So if you don't know how to do this, here's another shortcut in the midst of the shortcut I'm actually going over. So if you want to grab a region of tracks, click on the first track to keep it highlighted. Go to the last track that you want to group with it. Hold the shift button and then click on that last track to highlight that group of tracks. So now that we got the selection that we want to hide highlighted, now we hit the shortcut, the letter H on your keyboard to bring up the hide, right? So now, instead of having to click each individual track, we already done highlighted the tracks that we want to hide. So now we just click any one of the H's, which will highlight all the highlighted tracks in green. So any track that has the green H highlighted, if you want to be technical, the white H with the green outlining border, whatever, you feel me? All the ones with the green icon, once you hit the shortcut H on your keyboard again, it's going to hide all of the tracks that had the green H, leaving you with the room to create and focus on what you intended to focus on in that moment. All right. And once again, we didn't delete anything. So if we had an idea that maybe popped up for an asset that we had loaded up earlier, we just hit the letter H again to bring it back up. We'll find what it is. Let's say we hit that H to unhighlight it, and then leaving all the other tracks green. So when we hit the letter H again, it hides the ones that are still green and brings us the track that we unhighlighted, so we can focus on these tracks. Hopefully that makes sense. So real quick, once again, you got a bunch of tracks, all right? I'm gonna unhighlight them. We're gonna start from the jump. So I say it one more again. So you got a bunch of tracks. Let's say you didn't want these tracks. Go ahead, shift click to grab the range of the tracks that you don't want. Hit the letter H on your keyboard to pull up the option to even hide the tracks. Click H on the track to highlight the tracks to hide. And then on your actual computer keyboard, hit that letter H to hide all the ones that we set to hide. I know I'm saying the word hide a lot, but that's the point of this video. The point is to hide the tracks that we don't want. But that's pretty much the straightforward functionality of hide. So hide is extremely useful when you're working on like extensive projects that may have 40, 50, 60, 70 tracks at a time.